Welcome back to Strength and Health for Life, where we help you avoid the stupid. Hello! Welcome to day 108 of our wellness journey together. Before we begin, we ask that you smash that like button down below, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell to receive all alerts, and watch the video all the way through. Also, if there are any topics you'd like to see in this channel, please leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Oh, and by the way, if you want to create more time to do the things that you want to do like I am, take action now and click the first link in the description to learn how. It's wonderful to have you all back here, and I'm thankful to each and every one of you that's been watching my videos and sticking with me since the beginning. If this is your first video, I just want to say welcome to the channel. I hope I can give you some information that'll help you along your weight loss journey or your fitness journey or your wellness journey in general, and give it to you in a way that's easy for you to digest. So you might be wondering what today's topic is. Yeah, it's about time. Wow, a little vicious today, aren't we? So today's topic will be the first in an ongoing series that we do periodically about bad health advice. Bad health advice pops up all the time. So I'll periodically do videos on bad health advice that we should avoid, and I'll try to catch new ones as they come up. And as always, if you have any bad health advice that you've heard that you'd like me to investigate, just leave it in the comment section and I promise I'll get to it. So as far as this bad advice goes, you may be wondering what a licensed nutritionist would have to say about them. So I asked mine. So here's 5 pieces of bad health advice to avoid. Some of them we may have talked about before, but I felt the need to include them here just to drive home the point. Number 1, you should detox. No! There are so many people that say that you should detox in order to remove toxins from throughout your body. And it comes in many forms, from different foods and drinks to sweating it out. There's a couple issues that me and my dietitian have with this. The first being, what is a toxin? It's such an ambiguous word. You hear the word toxin and you immediately are like, oh no, I must be poisoned. But they don't tell you what the toxins are that are being removed. If by toxins you mean waste, then sure, you need to remove it, but you don't need to do something special to do so. See, your body has 2 kidneys, a liver, and 2 lungs, among other parts of your body. Those particular organs are responsible for filtering out many of the things that your body doesn't need or are toxic. Your body has a very efficient filtration system built right in. Here's the best detox advice you're ever going to get. Drink lots of water. Water helps your body mobilize the waste from your cells and deliver it to whichever organ is going to remove it from your body. And 9 times out of 10, that's your kidneys. I did an entire video just on water alone. If you click this ribbon right here, you can go see that one for yourself as well. Number 2, you have to burn more calories than you eat in order to lose weight. Here's the real issue that we have with that one. Most foods have a different caloric value once they're ingested into your body. Some foods can speed up your metabolism while others can slow it down, and thereby changing the caloric value that it has for your body once the food is digested. So it's really impossible to get an accurate caloric value for the foods that you intake before you eat them. And besides that, the stress from constantly counting the calories that you intake can cause anxiety and increased stress response. And we all know what stress does. Increased stress means increased cortisol. For those of you who don't know, cortisol is what prevents your body from utilizing testosterone and can drastically slow down your body's metabolism. Thanks, cortisol! You bet. That's why we agree that it's most important that you're eating a healthy, balanced diet. And you should never eat until you're stuffed. You should only eat until you're satisfied. Plus, if you're keeping in mind proper portion sizes and you're making sure that you're sticking to that regimen, you really don't have to worry about taking too many calories in for you to burn off. I did an entire video just on proper portion sizes. So if you're interested, click the ribbon right here to see for yourself. Number 3, you need to exercise to cancel out whatever food you eat. This is another big no. All that does is set up exercise to be a punishment for eating certain foods, which means it'll create a bad relationship both with you and food and with you and exercise, which will prevent you from enjoying your exercise, which is part of the point. You should exercise because it helps you feel good, not as punishment for eating certain foods. Otherwise, you'll just be setting yourself up to fail at your weight loss goals. So make sure you establish a healthy relationship with both the foods that you eat and the exercises that you choose. You should be happy and excited that you're about to exercise because you know it's going to make you feel amazing. Number 4, never go to bed angry. What a load of crap. See, here's the thing. There's a good chance that the reason you're so angry that late at night is because you're already exhausted. And if you stay up waiting until you're not even angry anymore, you'll just end up causing more frustration. And along with that, your body continues to get more and more exhausted until you have a hard time sleeping in general. And not sleeping enough is a great way to not lose weight and to not have muscle gains. So instead, I propose this to you. When you are angry, just go to bed. See, the reason we feel so exhausted and our brains are affected by sleep is that as we sleep, our brains shrink in order to make room for new memories and new things to learn. Our brain has made new connections throughout the day, and that's what causes us to be exhausted and can alter our mood. When the brain shrinks to make more room for new synapses, it has the added benefit of making you think more clearly and feel refreshed the next morning. That's why, no matter how you felt before you went to bed, you always feel more emotionally stable in the morning when you wake up. And that's part of why you can think more clearly and rationally in the morning and think your way through whatever issue is causing your mood in the first place. Number 5, you should go gluten-free even if you don't have celiac disease. Absolutely not! See, those with diagnosed celiac disease can't handle the gluten protein that's inside of wheats and other grains. This causes a serious reaction inside their body that can prevent them from getting any other nutrients that they need. However, when someone who does not have celiac disease stops eating gluten, it can have some serious health ramifications. Let me go through this little list for you real quick. The first issue is that you'll more than likely have a deficiency in dietary fibers that your body needs. See, there are other foods that may have dietary fibers, but few of them are as rich in dietary fibers as whole grains and whole wheat. And the second issue is that you have an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. See, because of the reduction in dietary fiber and vitamins and nutrients that you get from whole grains, you have an increased risk of getting diabetes because you're unbalancing your diet. In fact, several studies have shown that the greater the amount of gluten that was in someone's diet, the less of a risk of type 2 diabetes they developed. And speaking of vitamins and nutrients, the third issue is that you'll be lacking vitamins and nutrients. Things like folic acid, iron, and zinc. Now you can find other sources of these, but it's going to take you time and dedication to find them and stick with them and make sure you eat proper proportions of them every single day. That's one of the things that makes life more difficult for those with celiac disease. They have to be extra diligent to fill in the gap left by not being able to eat whole grains. And the fourth one is weight gain. So it's going to have the opposite effect of what you would think it would have. This is because gluten-free products tend to be higher in sugars. I mean, the flavor has to come from someplace, right? This increase in sugars can cause an increase in body fat, which is another thing that people with celiac disease need to be careful with as well. But for those of us who don't have celiac disease, there's no reason to go gluten-free. All you're doing is making your life harder for absolutely no reason at all. And speaking of weight loss, there's one thing that's required for all of your success, whether it's weight loss or financial or even relationships. And that's to have someone there to talk to help keep you motivated and accountable, or to give you emotional support during your times of need. So if you're looking for a weight loss community to help keep you motivated and accountable, or you just need someone there with you along your weight loss journey, then please follow us on Facebook and join our Facebook group. Those links are at the bottom of the description. With all that said, stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.